dungeon of rap. Fake MCs don't make it back. Hey, yo, welcome back to the dungeon of rap, where fake MCs never make it back. It's Paulie, yo. What up? Today we doing Big Tigger's top 5 Rap City in the Basement freestyles, you know what I'm saying? First off, if you new to the channel, you know, subscribe and all that shit. But my top 5 personally, and I ain't gonna lie, most of them aren't even hosted by Big Tigger. They were hosted by Q45 because that was like the time I watched it. You know, like I come home after high school, and that's who was hosting it. You know, Big Tigger was hosting it. I think when I think the last time he hosted it was probably my freshman year, like 06 or no, that was like 04. I don't remember. Anyways, it don't matter. My top 5 is Dipset. When they were on the Scarface, the My Block beat, you could see Jim Jones, like you could see the buttoning of his lyricism, you know what I'm saying? Like he just didn't have all the words to articulate it yet, but it was still there. And I know everybody loves the fucking Cameron counting the money shit, but for me it was Jim Jones and the beat they chose. Number 4 was Eminem, again, not when he was with Big Tig, but when he was rapped with Q45, and I think 50 Cent might have been there, and he did the accent, and that's what I fucked with, is because everybody hated the accent, but one, he didn't lose his lyricism with the accent. It enhanced it in a different way, in a more Eminem way, because he was always about how you said it, and so he could do different things that he couldn't do before. And with this freestyle, that shit was incredible. All these fucking flies are killing me, yo. But anyways, number 3, these next 3, actually the Dipset one was the only one with Big Tig in it. So this number 3 is Gilly the Kid, and this shit was dope to me because it was on one of my favorite beats. I can't say it now. It was a Just Blaze beat. It was the Come On Baby, and yeah, and he was going through his thing with Wayne, so he was throwing. Wayne was my favorite rapper then, just like he is now, but still to throw shots at him, that shit was still, like, I still watched everything Gilly did in that moment, you know what I'm saying? But number 2 is Joel Santana. What was he on? He was on the Go Crazy beat, and that shit was incredible, and he was killing it with this more calm flow. Yeah, he was killing it. And then number 1, of course, is Lil Wayne, when he puts the rag on and kills that fucking reggae beat. That shit was incredible. And he did it with the live from the 504 shit that he did on Shoulder Lean. I know I'm getting real hip-hop for y'all that don't know, but that's what it is. So let's get into this list. I know I did a lot of fucking talking, but let's see. And obviously, if you didn't know this, T-Pain's doing it too because it's his podcast. So I think he lists his top 5 also. That's what it says in the description. But let's get into it.
I do want to know your top 5 basement freestyles. Ooh.
Dylan.
So, some of my favorites are community favorites.
It was some bangers in there.
I think Wayne and Dipset was my only community favorites.
favorite one was Rap City to Bashment. It was me, Elephant Man, Buju Banton.
Oh, yeah.
With Bobby Condas playing the music.
That was...
That shit lit.
So it's my favorite of all time.
And I never appreciated those ones. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, okay, see?
Yeah.
Oh, see, he getting in my list now. But I never appreciated Elephant Man or anybody like that until I was an adult. I ain't gonna lie. Even Sean Paul, I just listened to it because bitches dance to it. But as an adult, I could hear the words and I fuck with that shit. So I'm gonna have to go back and revisit that one.
Yeah. God, just to be there for these things.
I know. Ludacris had 3. Me and Ludacris had 3.
He kept going back.
3.
And T-Pain wasn't there for the Big Tigger time.
Get best of the booth 3 times.
Yeah, Luda had some good ones though. And Luda, South rappers just do it different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's getting grimy now.
I have to put Wayne in there because the world was excited about Lil Wayne when he put the flag on there.
He's saying mine specifically, the one where he put the flag on it. It's all subjective, my boy. It's all subjective.
This one was my one. This is
This
hard.
one the internet ain't gonna like.
This one,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put. This is no disrespect and shade. I'm gonna put DMX in it.
That's not disrespect.
That's not shade
But
at all.
there's a lot like if that's 5, there's 5 A, B, C, D, and E.
Facts,
Yeah.
facts,
There's
facts.
a lot of great moments in the booth, but I'm gonna put X in there because X was
Just all the time. Just always on it. It was
Hell
never.
no,
You
man.
never caught X slipping at all.
Hey, yo, no, we going in the booth.
Yeah, right. X. You never can catch X.
Hey.
Anything that y'all ever did and never aired it? Lots.
That big Tigger impression of DMX was fucking spot on. But that makes sense because he kind of sounds like the rare times DMX uses his calm voice. That's Big Tigger's voice, so it makes sense. If Big Tigger yelled, he would sound like DMX.
Tons.
Wow.
Rhapsody
rappers,
was
nigga.
not live. Rhapsody was not live.
Oh.
There were challenges.
Yeah, motherfuckers were
Some
way.
artists were under the influence.
Uh-huh.
There were
Probably.
Very true.
And I feel like the drugs are stronger and more plentiful now, obviously. And rappers be openly doing them more and shit like that and be more openly whatever. But I feel like there was less professionalism in hip-hop still back then. And now it's way more corporate and way more professional. So, like, there's, like, a code, you know what I'm saying? But back then it was a little more wild, and that reflects in this, I think.
some verses that were not really good that we had to do over. There's some there are some booths
Some
that
whole.
You hear a
saw
few that
were like the third take.
that I heard, and I was like a D12 one.
That makes
Most
sense.
of them sounded just, yeah.
That makes
But anyways,
That would have been me.
There's a,
Come on now.
Hands on your knee.
I've never told this story before.
ooh, we getting an exclusive.
Okay. God damn. You can't.
He in the top 5, so he can kind of do
Right.
that.
All right. Cool.
We come back from commercial. On the screen is a scroll of all the films he's in, his filmography.
Wow. Okay.
It scrolls by, and I was like, yo, X, back on Rap City, da-da-da, Big Tig, da-da-da. Yo, you building a hell of a filmography.
Right.
X looks at me. Hey, yo, dog, what the fuck is a filmography?
Ah! Hey, yo, Doc, what the fuck's the filmography? Hold on, I got a cough. That shit's funny. They thought they were going to get a crazy intoxication story. That's why T-Pain was like, oh, don't do them like that. And like I said, that voice.
On your movies.
Right. The things you're doing.
Just say I got a lot of dope movies, dog. I will never forget that.
That is fucking awesome, man. That was dope as hell.
That was hilarious. Now are they still talking about Rap City? Because we got a few minutes left.
That
That
makes
shit was
sense.
amazing. So we had to do the segment over because it was clean television.
You couldn't, yeah.
That's all.
That would have been great.
You know, everybody was laughing in that shit too.
Oh, without question.
Yeah, those tapes, we need to bring those back. The lost tapes.
The lost tapes of the base, man. I like
All the
that.
shit you couldn't say.
You know, T-Pain mad, he never got on that shit.
Get a hold of those.
Oh,
Tapes
man.
in the
You make a whole nother
base,
show. You can pick the 3 seasons out of
That's all right. You can't get it. Just act it out like they did and
Look.
shit. You remember everything, don't you?
Man, I'm telling you.
Somebody at Master Control in DC. Let me get a hold of
Let's
all
go.
the
Let's
things.
do stories from the basement.
Oh, my God.
That'd be dope.
People still acting like they want to see it again.
Absolutely.
Oh, duh.
But you know,
We
you,
acting like
we
we
do.
do.
But you know
Like-
why we don't. Why?
Yeah, well, I think he's about to say because nobody's good no more. But what I say is, it wouldn't be controlled right. Like BET got it right because, because it was so new. It wasn't even new, but like, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But like the commercialism of it was still new, so like it came off more fresh and authentic. Now I think they would just fuck it up, and I don't know, unless the right people were in control of it, it wouldn't be good. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Interesting. There are people here acting
Like
We do, but you know why we don't?
Why?
Because who the fuck can go in the booth now?
I'm interested.
There's plenty. There's plenty.
I'm interested.
There are people there. It won't be enough to hold a season down.
Do you, what,
Nah, that's
got your
you don't
top
you
five
don't
people
know.
You want to see
You
in the basement?
Absolutely.
Like right now.
I mean, first off, you take everybody that's killed it on Sway and Flex and just put them on there. Like what you talking about? Like there's so many people, young and new. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Top five people in the
I want to
basement.
see Smino in that motherfucker.
Okay.
I want to see Lil Dicky in that bitch.
Okay.
Nah,
Absolutely.
nah,
I want to see Lil Dicky in there.
nah.
Can I see Lotto in there?
Yeah, I would love to see
I
Lotto
want
in
to see
there.
Lotto in there.
Yeah, that would be a...
See, they not. How they not saying nobody from Griselda or something like,
Erica Banks in there.
or Jid,
Erica Banks. Erica Banks talk that shit.
Corday.
And then...
Erica Banks, whatever. But like how you ain't gonna say Meg The Stallion? She killed it on the Leakers twice. Like how you ain't gonna say Benny the Butcher? How you ain't gonna say Freddie Gibbs? How you ain't gonna say like all the lyrical motherfuckers that are doing shit right now that would happily do some shit like that? Russ, he already did like a music video that was like a homage to it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Big Tig actually freestyled in the beginning of that too, I think. But anyways, yeah,
Corday.
yeah.
Corday.
Like there's so many lyrical people you could pick. You know what I'm saying? R.J. Payne, and I'm surprised he didn't say it because I know.
Damn, you got me.
See, but I had busted in on your
Oh,
shit,
Jid.
so that's not
Yeah, that was
fair.
crazy.
That's fine.
I put my business in your business, so that's, you know.
And then I need to see some of the current icons. I need Drake. I need Kendrick.
Yeah.
I need J. Cole.
Yeah.
I want to see what Rod Wave been doing there. I want to see if he can come off the top and just
Rod.
bust.
See, I don't know. Like they know about Griselda and all those dudes. I don't know why they're not saying them. But shit, and I'm having like a brain fart. But yeah, what are they talking about? West Side Boogie. Like, what are you talking about? Get all these lyrical dudes. Yeah, and even the one Lloyd Banks, the legends that would come and rip that shit down. Jadakiss. Like, what are you talking about? There's plenty of people. It's just getting the right people to run it.
We're in the new movie together.
Actually, all of the Migos at one point was a Tigger. You lucky we don't have a basement no more. And I looked at them.
Oh, we can do a special edition. Don't play.
I was like,
Let's come to the BET Awards.
The
I was like,
Migos. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Take off.
you just...
okay.
It's a lot. Now, I will say this. Offset can hold it.
All three of them
Offset
could
can
have
hold it.
though. Like,
Offset,
I think to it.
like I don't know. Quavo used to be my favorite, but I feel like he was everybody's favorite at first because he was everywhere more than the others. But I don't know. I think actually, honestly, mine was like a revolving door of favorites. Like it would constantly change, and I didn't really listen to the Migos enough after like I don't know, the last few years I ain't listened to them. I ain't gonna lie. But the initial like few projects I did check out, and it was I liked all of them equally, I guess is what I'm saying.
3 might be able
But they
to-
could have held it. They held it on all the other shit they was on.
Tear it up. I'm not gonna lie. Offset, everybody say Takeoff is the best rapper of the Migos.
I heard that.
Offset, to me, is the one.
I would love to see it though. So I wouldn't hold.
We'll see them niggas battle. Just them niggas just have a bad day, not fucking with each other for a day. Them niggas get in the booth and nail that shit.
Go against each other.
Which way?
That's funny. That's funny. He said, "Which way? That way." But yeah, I think that's the end of it. So we're gonna cut it there. Yeah, that last part was kind of disappointing because there's plenty of people that could rip that shit. There's people that will come out of retirement to rip that shit. There's rappers that'll bring out their lyricism for that shit. Like people that used to be lyrical, but they dropped it for their image, like Kodak Black. If you don't believe me, look at his old shit. Yeah. Yeah, and Drake would get on that shit in a minute. I know Drake doesn't do any of those, but Drake would get on that one, I think, because he would bandwagon the culture. Take that for what you want. I don't. Anyways, So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Let me know what you want me to check out. Be it interviews like this, discussions, as long as it's not clout chasing or any, like, as long as it's relevant to hip hop culture, I'll check it out, and it's not too fucking long, you know. I want to check out some freestyles like bars on I-95. I'm gonna go check out that Young Money one next, you know. So go check that shit out. I checked out most of the mainstream ones from Bars on 995 and Sway in the Morning and Funkmaster Flex. So if you know any like lesser known ones, go ahead and drop them down below. I'll check that shit out. Or any good freestyles from anybody, you know what I'm saying? If you got a freestyle that you did, I'll check that shit out, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, man, what else? Dungeon of Rap.
Yo, it's the Dungeon of Rap. Fake MCs don't make it back.